On my banger, we live. I got 10 Maybachs outside. On my banger, we live. I got 10 Maybachs outside. On my banger, we live. I got 10 Maybachs outside. Good evening, good evening. How y'all doing? I'm your host, Blue Strip Wit, Dr. Phil of the Streets, Steve Harvey of the Hood. And today is a special day, Tuesday. I wasn't going to go live today, but I decided to because of an infraction on my TL. I asked my timeline, who should I early vote for? I asked my timeline, who should I early vote for? Because I'm really stumped, man. I don't know who I'm supposed to vote for. Everybody talking about vote. It's the most important election in the last 100 years and all this and all that. And I'm really just trying to get a better understanding of who I should vote for and why. I told my followers I was going to go live. If y'all out there, thank y'all for tapping in. Vic, what's up? Kendra, what's going on? I really do appreciate y'all tapping in. This is an important live for me. One, let me give y'all my backdrop of who I am and what I've done in my life. I was a political science major. I graduated from the great Bethune-Cookman University in Daytona Beach, Florida. Hell Wildcats. I'm a great HBCU. And I majored in politics. And I learned a lot. I learned so much so that it made me kind of have a dislike or, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a taste for politics. I don't like it. I feel like all politicians are dirty. I feel like everybody lie, they backstab, they do conniving things and then they make it look like they're the most upstanding citizens in the world. I feel like they're corrupt. Also, some more backdrop about my story is I've lost my dad to a murder that he did not commit, and he's been in there for 26 years. So when you've lost somebody to a justice system for over 26 years of your life, I was 5 when he went in, I'm 31 now. So yeah, that's why I just do not really believe in politicians or politics or the system overall in itself. So I got a real bad taste in my mouth for the government. I really feel like that no president has had his best interest for me. And that's why I'm asking for y'all's help today, for the most part. Y'all let me know, who are y'all voting for and why should I vote for them? That's what I'm trying to get right now, because it's a very touchy subject, these politics, for real, very touchy subject. And for the most part, I've been getting hate mail and I can't believe you talking about Trump. I can't believe you supporting him. And let me get this clear right now. I'm not in support of either candidate right now. I'm unbiased and I have an unbiased decision. Now, I'm willing to listen to y'all's research or do your research and all this and listen to y'all's facts on it. But I believe both sides have their pros and their cons. So that's where we are with this. Tell me how y'all feel, man. Tell me how y'all feel. Who y'all voting for? Trump, Biden, what's going on? Because I don't believe in the justice system at all. Like, it really ain't been done too much for me. Let me tell y'all my pros and cons about the Biden and Kamala side, Kamala Harris. For the most part, I just don't like Biden because the crime bill that he passed with Bill Clinton, for the most part, it's not good. They hung a lot of people with the 3 strikes laws and the harsh sentences on minorities compared to everybody else, Caucasians. Everybody knows that the minorities have been more incarcerated than on the streets, and it's ridiculous. My problem with Kamala Harris is that she was a prosecutor. I really don't like the fact that she's a prosecutor and she has put a lot of the people in the streets behind bars. You know what I'm saying? She ain't never been for the streets. So if y'all think that Kamala Harris is for the streets, y'all think Joe Biden for the streets, they ain't never been for the streets, and y'all want the streets to vote for them. Now, what Biden and them is saying that they are going to do is they're going to be in supportive of minorities and people of color. But history shows that they haven't been behind people of color. So how can we expect someone that hasn't changed to change? Now, with Trump's administration, I really don't understand Trump at all. He's not a politician. That's one thing that I do like about him, man. He's not a politician. He's not doing it for the money. He's not really doing it for any really hidden agenda of the masses. He's just really doing what he wants to do, what he feels is best for the country. I'm not saying I support Trump because of the fact that his whole camp in itself displays hatred. And that's what I really don't like, man. I really don't like the hatred that he's displaying right now, and what Make America Great stands for, or what the media is portraying it to stand for, as just a hate, anti-Black Lives Matters and build a wall and just don't like nobody. I really don't agree with that outlook on life. I'm more of a live and let live. But that's really what's going on right now. I'm more of a live and let live type of individual. So I cannot agree with Trump on that. So, but what people are saying is a lot of people have come up under Trump. People found a lot of glitches in the matrix. I guess people are really happy about those stimulus checks that they got. So it seems like the black vote has gotten bought out by the stimulus checks. People making it seem like it's more than that, but we're really not sure, to be honest. We don't know why people of color are deciding to vote for Trump. All I know is that they are. I'm not against Trump. I'm not against Biden. I'm completely unbiased because I feel like both sides got their dirty ways for the most part. To say no agenda is bullshit, bro, but it's not an agenda against black people or any people at all. Okay, so he's saying that Trump does not have an agenda. I'm just saying not a political agenda for the most part. He doesn't really have any political anything on his resume. He's never been a president, he's never been a governor, he's never been a senator. He just went straight to president. See, so that should tell you how our government is flawed right there. How could this even happen? How could somebody that's never been in politics be the president of the United States? And that's another thing that I wanted to let everybody know is that we give the president way too much power. It's really about checks and balances, and it's not really about the president per se. Yes, he can veto things. Yes, he can stamp things. But it's a lot of people that he has to go through in order for his mark to even be valid. You understand me? It ain't just white and black. Like, the president don't have all the say so. If that was the case, then there would not have been a no party for President Barack Obama. Big fofo. So yeah, so his agenda is protecting his bag. Trump wants to protect the bag. But who doesn't want to protect the bag? If you're about a bag, why not vote for the bag? If people talking about the bag, I know a lot of people on the left side, on the Democratic, on Biden's side, are saying that Social Security will be cut, Social Security checks will be cut, different things of that nature, and people are working to get this money, and Trump saying he's going to cut all of it, so they're not going to get what they've been working for their whole lives. Me, I'm trying to get my money right now. So that's why that argument is not really affecting me. But it could affect a lot of people in my generation that are looking for that long dollar, that are looking for that Social Security. I'm not dismissing the fact that Social Security is important. I'm not taking away the importance of that. But, okay, media been making this shit white and black because our people ain't got his back. Need to focus on voting. Okay, yeah. And everybody go out and vote. Votes are at a record high right now. They're saying early voting's at a record high, so everybody's going out to vote. But if our vote is not collective and we're not all on the same page, then our vote is not going to really count for anything if we're not all collectively voting together. That's what I need to get y'all to understand. And I also want y'all to understand that I personally hope that Biden does win, just for the simple fact that now there won't be an excuse for why the country is going to shit, why the country is not the way it's supposed to be. But the thing is, everybody wants Joe Biden to be some type of savior to the country. Now, I'm just going to laugh when the country is the exact same as it's been through every presidency since I've been alive. Only things that have been happening is prices is going up on milk, gas, rent. Prices is going up every year. Ain't no president stopped that. Until recently, where gas prices have gone down in the Texas area. I ain't never seen gas prices the way they is right now. So let me stop the cap on that. But I said all that to say, I want Joe Biden to win, because then what's the excuse when everybody ain't acting right? No matter who wins this presidential election, I want y'all to understand we all need to be on the same page, and we all need to support and get behind America. You know what I mean? Because we're all in this together. Otherwise, politics is a never-ending argument that is never going to end. And if we can't agree to disagree, then we're just going to be arguing bigger and then never getting to any conclusions, or never get into the promised land, you know? Never get into where we're supposed to be as a community, as a country, to where everybody's happy and living that white picket fence, you know, lifestyle that we're trying to live. Of course, poverty's always going to be a problem. There's no taking away from that. How are you going to end a person's motivation or lack thereof? If a person has lack of motivation, ain't no thing in the world that's going to stop them from trying to look for the government to take care of them. And that's what the conservatives is not really feeling. They ain't really buying that. They ain't not trying to hear all this. We keep living off the government, our kids living off the government. They trying to stop all that shit now, and for good reason. I understand why they don't want somebody coming from across the border and taking up jobs from American citizens that's people that's not supposed to be here illegally. You know what I mean? I understand when they say build a wall to keep out illegal immigrants from taking away possible jobs from U.S. citizens. But a lot of things that they don't understand is the jobs that these Mexicans or immigrants or anybody from the South American region, any job that they're willing to take, the average hood nigga ain't willing to take. You know what I'm saying? They'll shovel shit when they get to America. So them jobs is available, yeah, but are we as a people willing to take them jobs that's available, the jobs that they ain't gonna do? So that's why I'm cut right there. I don't know whether to vote liberal or conservative on that, because I understand, but at the same time, I also see, hey, who else is gonna do it? That's what everybody gotta understand. If we don't got the illegal immigrants doing illegal immigrant jobs, who else is gonna do them jobs? That's what everybody don't understand. Ain't nobody trying to pick up no broom. Ain't nobody trying to pick up no mob. Everybody trying to live lavish and do their thing and ball out and, you know, do illegal shit and do hood rat stuff with our friends. You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody worried about. But what y'all gotta understand is there's no president that's gonna let y'all do hood rat shit with y'all's friends. And if there was a president that was gonna let y'all do that, Donald Trump probably the closest one, because he's acting like he don't give a damn about nothing. About nothing. So that's why he is getting the vote, the black vote right now. But shit, I got a lot of people saying they voting for Kanye. Yay on top, man. Yay for president. Mr. Kanye West through the wire. And that would be big if we could get Kanye to be the president. But I don't want to waste my vote on Kanye, you know, and everybody else ain't going to vote for Kanye. Why the fuck I'm going to vote for Kanye? You feel me? But if we could all vote for Kanye, what if he gave everybody Yeezys or something? Like, you know, everybody got to, all my American citizens got to be fresh as hell. Like, what if that was a law? Everybody just got to be fresh as fuck. There is no fresh because everyone's fresh. Everyone is dripping. Kanye probably be on some biblical shit like that. I don't know what Kanye got going on. And most definitely, all these politicians are devils. I wouldn't say all of them, because some of them got some type of good in them, because this is all a little good and all bad, and it's a little bad and all good. So I don't want to broaden it like that and have the politicians on my ass like, nigga, fuck you. But, I mean, it's really hard to justify people that have put people of color behind bars and have persecuted people of color for so long. How y'all expect us to want to stand up for something and do what we supposed to do in society and not be rebels and be like, fuck the police and fuck 12? When really that's the lane y'all have already mapped out for us. Because once we get in trouble, you already got that felony on your record. So once you got that felony on your record, it's hard to get a decent job at decent wages and not get scrutinized or looked at crazy. When you do get in a position to get this job, now they looking at you and they looking at everybody else that don't got a record. So now where that puts you? They should take the felony system out, man. They shouldn't even be able to see if you got a flag, if you got in trouble, anything like that. Y'all should just be able to just judge that person off a new slate. These are the type of laws people need to be passing, but ain't nobody trying to pass these type of laws. So until we got somebody talking like this, how I'm talking, then all politicians is worthless, in my opinion. Yes, I'm going to vote because I want Biden to get in, because just so everybody else can see it's not Trump's fault that America is shit. America's going to be America because this was the play that was already set up. It was a playbook. It was a playbook to get Barack Obama in there so people of color could be happy and everybody could get rocked to sleep when they put Big Trump in the building, Big 4-5. They rocking us to sleep until they can get Trump in. They waited their turn till they could kick us in the nuts. You feel me? And I ain't even gonna say us because Barack Obama wasn't all the way for us how everybody be trying to say he was for us. And I love Obama. He got the swag. He was cool as hell. He was cool as hell. Michelle, yeah, I love they whole little get up. But I will say that that's when the lynching really started turning up. The lynching started turning up. The new lynchings started turning up under Obama. Trayvon Martin, Mike Brown, all that shit in Ferguson. When shit was getting tore up, that shit was getting tore up under Obama's administration. So it ain't like he had any control over the police. And then you had Kaepernick kneeling during Obama. You understand? But I was kneeling before Kaepernick. And that's why I'm so compassionate about this, because it takes for somebody of celebrity stature to stand down and denounce something. But when your own nephew or your brother or your son denounces something, he looked at as crazy because he ain't famous or got the clout that these other people got. But he been trying to denounce everything. Like, it's crazy. Like, I've been not standing for the flag. I've been not standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Like, I've been on that since middle school, high school, not standing for high school games. At the girls' games, I'm not standing up. Let me sit down. And that's really where I'm at with it, because I just don't respect it. Okay, let me see what's going on. The issues I have is, why does the people want the president to do so much? It makes a Congress, senators, House of Representatives, and legislators until the people. Exactly. Thank you, Ms. Caroline. I appreciate you giving that insight. That's what I'm trying to say. It's the House of Representatives. It's the whole house. I got a lot of comments coming in. I've been seeing them, but I've been talking to y'all. I'm gonna get to y'all though. Steph said Social Security ain't gonna be around in 30 years when me and DeWitt gonna need it. So yeah, when we gonna need Social Security, it's probably not even gonna be around no more. And that's another point that I was kind of making. One of the presidents is gonna wipe it out. We just don't know which one yet. Wrong, wrong, wrong. You can get your business without Trump. He's a fraud, liar, and don't like you black people. Stop it. Well, he doesn't like us black people. They're saying Trump doesn't like black people. And I cannot say that on record because I seen him kicking it with so many black people in the past. You feel me? You know, he talked to Ice Cube the other day. I like Ice Cube. He talked to Yeezy. I like Yeezy. I heard he talked to 50 the other day. 50's black as hell. So you saying he don't like black people? I don't know. You can get your business. The bills that are being passed, Obama introduced. Okay, Obama introduced them, but you still have to pass them. So the president still could be like, I still don't like it, denied. But if he likes it, he said he like it, yeah, cool, it got approved. So that's cool. Good job, Obama. We appreciate you for that. Right, it takes a nation and it's divided. Most definitely, through all this, I'm just trying to unite everyone. Like, let me get that understood. Like, whether you're Democrat, whether you're Republican, whether you're independent, I'm trying to tell us as the people, we have to stop fighting. Because at the end of the day, Trump ain't telling nobody to go hang somebody from the tree. You feel me? That's what these white supremacists doing. And they starting to get their goal up to do some crazy shit. And then they might not even be doing it. You understand? There might be some whole other stuff, just people that's trying to make it look like white supremacists is hanging people so we can go out and do some crazy shit to some white people and just shoot random white people and do crazy shit to people. It might just be some hidden agenda behind that. I'm not going to say what's really going on because you do not know. A wise man once said that a wise man knows nothing at all. So I don't know shit. I never knew shit. I just try to bring it to the light and really open y'all's minds, man, because at the end of the day, we got the power, so they say. People die for this right to vote, so they say. But how I feel is, even if I vote, I still don't count the same as that. Our counterparts that ain't minority, we still don't. We still looked at as 3/5 of a civilian, man. And that's till this day, man. That shit was all in the Constitution and some dumb shit, man. I don't like it. So that's how I feel about it. Like, this shit is not built for us. It's stacked against us. They all stacked the deck against us. Whether it was Biden passing the crime laws or whether it was Kamala Harris doing her little thing as a prosecutor. I know she had a spectacular motherfucking conviction rate because it ain't no way she would have went up in the rankings how she did without a spectacular rate. You understand me? So what we got to understand is whether you're blue or you're red, it's for the most part, I don't want to say politics is dead because at the end of the day, they run a lot of stuff. They dictate what we can do. They dictate whether someone can have an abortion or not. A woman can have an abortion or not. Like, and that's another thing that I don't agree with for the conservative. Like, you cannot tell a woman if she's supposed to have a baby or not. Imagine if that woman got raped or something. Like, you can't have that baby if she don't want that baby. Imagine the trauma behind that. I believe it's their choice. So that's some shit that I can't agree with, that Trump shopping. I had to remember that, man. They shopping that shit. Obama didn't have control of the Senate or the House, but wrote all the bills. This orange man is getting credit for. I'm done. Yeah. And orange lives matter as well, just like black lives, just like white lives. I heard that earlier on my comment section today. Orange lives matter. Most definitely. Like I said, I'm not trying to tear down anyone. I'm just trying to bring awareness to it because it is early voting right now. Need everybody to know that it is early voting right now. And I urge y'all to get out there and tear the votes up, man. Do what y'all gotta do. Whether you vote Trump, whether we vote Biden, it's gonna be everybody's president. So I just need everybody to act accordingly. I need us to all get on the same page. And at the end of the day, God got the final say so, man. So it don't matter who's in charge. God got us. I'm your host, Blue Strip Wit, Dr. Phil of the Street, Steve Harvey of the Hood. Thank y'all for tuning in. One love. Man, I don't know, man. This shit went way too long, man. I don't know.